Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go and drive an M135, which is over there. As you can see, that's my M140i. Now I've got a confession to make here, because I've not really driven an M135i. Now there's always been that big debate, N55 versus B58, so I just thought I'll try and test it for myself really. A few weeks ago Jack hit me up on my Instagram and he said, look, let's meet up and do a vlog on the 135, because he's done a few things to it which I'm going to introduce Jack, and he can go through it with you. So guys, this is Jack, who's hit me up on Instagram.
What's up guys, alright?
And this is obviously Jack's pride, the M135, and so Jack's going to tell us a little bit about his car, and obviously we're going to look at the M55, which is under there, and we'll have a look at my B58. And what we're going to do here is we'll give it like some cold start revs and compare the startup of the 135 versus the startup of the 140. So yeah, so Jack, tell us about your car. How long you had it?
I've had it 2 months now. Got it from the same place as you.
We actually saw each other on the highway, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I was doing a little test drive, and we parked up next to each other, didn't we? Yeah. I did beat you though.
Yeah, you did. Well, you were on the test drive, weren't you? So that's kind of understandable.
Yeah.
So how far? I mean, like, have you come? Like, what did you have before?
So before this, I had a Corsa VXR.
Okay.
Just sold that today actually. Good little car, nice piece of fun, but I miss being in a refined car, and this thing, mate, it's another level in it, to the hatchbacks and stuff like that. You can't beat it.
Absolutely. I mean, I quite like the Astoria blue with the black Dakota. Now, as you might have seen, I mean, this car, for example, it's not a highly spec'd car in terms of like the optional equipment, but I think there's two ways about doing it. You either have a car that's highly spec'd like my M140i, and you spend that money and you turn it into like a mini GT car, or you kind of think and you kind of say, you know what, I just want the beast of the engine which is in there, mate it to the brilliant 8-speed ZF gearbox, and then you take it from there. And I think, Jack, that's exactly what you've done. Yeah. You've got the right base there. So
I think the step up from me to this from a Corsa as well. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, I didn't really like the spec that you've got is my next step. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, I've got the peasant spec, but
So I'll tell you what we'll do now then, guys, is let's have a look at the M55 and give this car some cold start revs. So there you go, guys, that's the N55 lump. So what stock this thing produces, about 321 brake?
Yeah, about 321, yeah.
321 brake, 450 newton meters of torque, whereas the B58 in that car is stock is about 340 and 500 newton meters of torque. But the thing is, we know that BMW have understated those numbers anyway. Now what's special about this particular N55 engine is that Jack has installed a what do you call it, a Bluespark?
Bluespark box, yeah.
So Jack, what's all that about?
So it's a little box that plugs in. I think, as far as I know, it puts a little bit more boost through. Right. Not mechanically minded, but yeah, as far as I know, it does that. If I whip this off, like that.
Wow. Okay.
So need to tidy these cables up, but you've got one cable going into there, and then you've got the other one there. So it's literally 2 cable plug-in.
Okay.
And then under here, you got this naughty little thing. The box. Again, ignore this. It's a little bit bodged at the moment, but it's just because I've been testing it out.
Right. Okay.
And you've got 5 settings on there. I don't know if you can see. I've got it on the top setting at the moment. You've got A, B, C, D, and E. So at the moment, I've got it on E because, to me, it feels the strongest out of the 5, but I will be getting it on a dyno soon and seeing which setting is actually better.
So guys, as you can see, the M55 engine, aesthetically it looks slightly different. You've got this kind of a pump down here, you've got the coolant box down there, well, coolant bottle. On the B58 you'll obviously notice that it's just slightly different. So guys, we've seen this B58 in my other videos quite a lot, but obviously you got the N55 engine in that car and you got the B58 here. So as you can see, aesthetically they do look quite different. Power wise, like I said, 340 brake, 500 newton meters of torque. So Jack's going to start up the 135 cold start. Wow, that really pops.
Oh, We didn't discuss the Resonator delete, did we?
I was gonna say that the way that thing pops.
Yeah. So on cold start now, I had the Resonator deleted a couple of weeks ago. So they've basically cut that out and put a straight pipe there. So on the upshifts now, you get kind of that Golf R fart sound, you know, the DSG everyone goes on about.
So what we're gonna do now is Jack's gonna start up my 140i, and we're gonna try and compare the startup of that to what we've just heard in the 135. It does sound quite mean, doesn't it? What do you think?
Nice run with that, isn't it? You can tell the difference in the engine slightly. Yeah, that's got a nice. You've got the MP exhaust in there, so adds a nice little buzz to it, mate, doesn't it? A bit naughty.
Are you tempted?
I am, mate. I'm tempted by the price though.
So guys, here we go. I'm now driving an M135i, and I thought I'd just compare this M135i to my 140 and see what all the N55 B58 rivalry is all about. So yeah, my first time. Obviously this is a Bluespark car. It's Jack's pride and joy, so I'm not gonna thrash it. I mean, the first thing I've obviously noticed straight away is that it feels like the car just wants to be revved out. It just feels like there's not much turbo lag, and that's probably a combination of the car's got a Bluespark fitted to the car, as well as it being de-resonated. But so far it's quite different to the B58. The B58 sounds a bit more I kind of think more deeper. This sounds a bit more throaty, kind of more like a classic BMW, I guess. The pull on this, Jack, has got to be the Bluespark, the way this thing is pulling. So guys, this thing with the Bluespark is, Jack reckons, is pushing out about 365 brake with the current settings at level 5, was it?
Yeah,
something
it's
like
on
that?
the top setting E, yeah.
And in terms of, like, say, torque, I reckon it's going to be up there around the 500 mark Newton meters. It just feels quite torquey, but it's kind of a weird sensation, because although in the B58 you get a lot of that torque like low down in the revs, like say 1700-1800, in this one it just feels like the car wants to rev out past say 3,500 revs, and that's when you really feel the push. One thing I've got to say though, Jack, is that, you know, your car, as it doesn't have the adaptive suspension,
Is it quite crashy compared to yours? Yeah.
you'll notice that as soon as you sit in my car, you will notice that the adaptive, and I keep talking on about this on my channel about my car. The adaptive, it's a must, guys. You know, it's only a £500 option, and I know, Jack, you bought your car used, but the guy who had this car, man, he should have had the adaptive on this thing. It seriously makes all the difference. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slow it right down. We're obviously approaching a little ramp here anyway. Slow it right down, and then I'm going to manual shift and see what it's all about. It does feel like you do have to rev the car out though, if I'm honest, to actually make use of that full power, whereas in the 140 that power is available, so you don't need to rev it out, you know, as high past like say 4,500 revs. So here's the biggie then. What's my verdict? So I think that the 135i, the M55 engine, likes to be revved out quite a bit. It makes, you know, quite a different sound to the B58. It's more kind of a naturally aspirated feeling, which is great for, like, say, the car purists out there, the driving purists. I'm probably more wooed by the Bluespark. You know, 160 odd quid is probably what it costs. It's a plug and play system. You can just fit it in. You can, you know, configure it to however you want. You can, if you don't like it, just take it away. But that, I think, makes a huge difference. If this car is pushing out like a further, you know, 40 or 50 brake horsepower, you know, possibly like another, I don't know, 20-30 Newton meters of torque just by having a plug and play system, I reckon it changes the whole kind of car's dynamics and how it actually responds. It just feels alive. I kind of think that the Bluespark is well worth having, and I might even have one fitted to my 140i. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. Give it a like, a share, and subscribe to my channel for more car related content. I have got a few other cars lined up. So there's the M135. So we can go for a little chase. And chase him down. I'm pouncing on him. Come on mate, what you got? Just pulled away. Fucking hell, that car is flipping quick. Camera's gonna go a bit shaky around here. I'll let him go now.